Okay, I am live here. Let me get a few things set up real quick. I have an instrument unboxing and it didn't allow me to change some stuff. Let me put the knife down. Not that anybody's watching yet. I wonder if it's going to allow me to change the... Okay, I got that up. Let me get a live stream on the computer going so I can see any chat. See one person in here. As soon as I get the YouTube link on my computer up, I'll see what's going on. Okay. Gotta love setting that up. You know, I gotta figure out a better way to do that. Anyway, I have a new instrument here. Just arrived 10 minutes ago or so. I've got the day off. Kind of been waiting on this. And, yeah, come on. All right. So, it's probably not an instrument I'm going to play very much, but it is an instrument that I plan to use some. And it is not the contrabass clarinet that came a few weeks ago. It's obviously much smaller. This is a package I just got. Well, it's a brand new instrument. It is from the Flute Center of New York, which tells you right now it's a flute. Let me see something. Why are... Oh, I know what's going on. I know why I can't actually watch that video. Of course, I have to not save that because that's not... I hate Pro Tools. It was blocking me from watching my own video. So let's see. Do I actually have any chat now? Hey, there it is. Okay, cool. So yes, it is a package here from the Flute Center of New York. Brand new instrument. I don't get a lot of brand new. Most of what I get is usually used, but in this case, brand new is about the only way you can get this instrument. All right. Try not to cut myself. You know, the thing is, I've got a good box cutter somewhere in my house, and I have no clue where it is. All right, packing invoice. Yep. And here it is. Oh, looks like a flute case, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and open it. Well, if you turn it around, you can see label on there, so we know it's going to be interesting if you know anything about guo. Now this is interesting, almost kind of like a futuristic case. I like. Ooh, warranty. Hey, I don't think I've ever had an instrument with a warranty before, so we'll see. And and I shall turn her around. Watch me drop it out of the case. That would be just absolutely brilliant. All right, what is this? Is this just a piece of foam? Huh, weird. So I see what they've done. It is just a standard flute case that's been blocked a little bit differently. So you can see it is like this is a spot where like the foot joint would go. Here's like where the head joint would go, and then you get the body here. Well, there's no foot joint. It's all one piece body. Of course, if you start putting a few things together, you notice this is pretty darn small because it's not a C flute. It's not a piccolo. This is a G treble. So, of course, I am not really a flute player. I play a little bit here and there in the high, but I do write for the G treble. And in Symphony 2, Symphony 3, and this gives me an opportunity to have that instrument at my disposal. It is all plastic, composite material. Supposed to sound a little bit more like wood. I want to see something. Is this a conical bore or is this a completely cylindrical bore? And looks like it's just a completely cylindrical bore, so it's going to be much more flute-like than piccolo-like. Goes together quite nicely. Now, let's see. I happen to have my flute and my piccolo right here. So here is a standard C flute, and here's the G treble. And then we get the piccolo here. You can see it fits right in nicely in between the two. It is pitched in G. It's 1 octave above the alto flute. It's that perfect kind of happy medium between the C flute and the piccolo. Let's just see if I can play a little bit on it. So it plays fairly easily. I may have to do a little bit of adjusting here and there. There's a couple adjustment screws on it. But overall, it's a nice little thing. I'm going to take it and show it to some of my flute player friends tomorrow night. And I'll kind of see what they think of it. But I've got this now in case we ever try and do something like a live performance of Symphony 2 that absolutely requires this instrument to be present. One thing I will already say right now is I do not like the ergonomics here on the G sharp key. There's a little block right here that it gets in the way, and it's like I have to curve my fingers a little bit more. My bassoon fingers are flat. Yeah, yeah, that's not the best ergonomic design there, and I might end up having to do some modifications and just saw that off. Because, that's exactly what I want to do in a brand new instrument is saw a piece of it off. But I mean, if it improves the overall ergonomics of the instrument. Played Lord Krishna song. I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah, it's some interesting little features on here. It's got some faux wood inlays on the touch pieces, except for the first touch piece here, which is just kind of, I'm not even sure. It's just kind of this trapezoid shape here. But these have nice little faux wood touch pieces, a little bit of a texture to them, so those feel nice. The only thing I don't like is that G sharp key. It's got all the trill keys on it. But yeah, so I've got, I now have a G Treble Flute. I was hoping to actually get this instrument in the slate gray finish, so it would look a little bit more like a metal flute. But I guess that all they had in stock was the white, which is fine. I mean, I would prefer it a little different key. At least it wasn't that the saddle brown that they do. I did a video years ago where I borrowed a saddle brown, and I think that's kind of just a hideous color. I would take almost anything over almost like a mustard yellow. That was a bad choice, Guo. But anyway, yeah, I've got a Guo G Treble Flute here. Yes, play Jethro Tull. Sorry, no, I don't do the Jethro Tull, the old Renaissance horticulturist. We got a little, what is that? It's just a little plastic guard there. So yeah, it's a nice little G treble. It comes in a, it's got a space age case. So yeah, I might do a little bit more playing on it. I might do some just little play tests here and there, like learn little simple little flute thing. But yeah, so I got a G Treble Flute, and thank you guys for watching.